GG back again. What's going on, guys? First of all, I didn't even check my audio before I started the stream. I want to talk to you guys about some very, very, very interesting updates. I'm going to show you some cool... What am I talking about? Cool. I'm going to show you some horrendous video in regards to the killing of Ella French. So do me a favor. Let me know if my audio is good. I got a little bit of lag over here before I go crazy, because I'm going to go crazy this time. I'm not going to lie to you. Black Sheepdog's in the building. Big shout out Black Sheepdog. The video I'm about to show you came from Black Sheepdog. Black Sheepdog, Nene, Miss Hanson's in the building. Good looks for coming through, showing love, Strategic Eyes Show. Please let me know with a thumbs up, guys, if my audio is coming out good. Awesome. Miss Brown's in the building. William Richardson Sr.'s in the building. What's up, man? Appreciate you coming through, supporting the Strategic Eyes Show. Listen, man, we're going to tie this in with a few things. First of all, I'm very tired. I have not slept in 24 hours. That's a fact. It's a funny story why I haven't slept in 24 hours. I'm going to tell you that story real quick before we get into these videos that you need to see, because you need to understand where I'm coming from, because we're going to talk about a few things. We're going to talk about how this killing of Ella French ties in to the issues that we have in the black community. It's not just because the people who killed her were black people. It's deeper than that. But you guys know that our house was burglarized before we moved in. And my wife, she told me, she said, hey, listen, just want to give you a heads up. The guy who did it was released from jail on bail reform. They lowered his bail to $10,000. He was in jail for something else. You know, we can't exactly prove he did what he did here. We just know he did it because he told people. It's complicated. But we had that breath of fresh air because the dude was locked up. The judge just decided to lower his bail, so now he's out on bail. Now, I don't really care about that stuff. Like, I don't even think the dude would come back here. I have a feeling that he's just a crackhead, and this was an opportunity because he used to live it. It used to be his childhood home. But for some strange reason, I could not sleep last night. All I kept thinking to myself is, what happens if this dude tries to break in here while my girls, my wife, my son is in here? What am I going to do? Kept going over in my brain. What is the policy for use of force? Like, does he have to come in the house for me to shoot him? Or do I have to say something first? I don't really want to shoot anybody. I'm not a murderer. It's not cool. You know, these people talk about, oh, got to defend your property and shoot everybody. This is reality here. It's the real world. Do you really want to kill somebody? You kill somebody because you have to, not because you want to. I guess that's what separates us sane people from the illogical, crazy people. So all these things were spinning in my brain all night, which meant that I did not sleep one bit. So I'm sitting on the couch, 4:30 comes a.m., my phone rings, now it's time to go to the range. I go to the range, no sleep, still shot at 98, missed 1 point. Headshots, chest shots, everything's perfect for 25-yard line. I'm a good shot. Some of you gun enthusiasts probably like 25 yards is nothing. Well, you know what? 25 yards with a handgun is pretty freaking good, and that's all they require us to do. So now I'm here, and I'm tired. But Black Sheepdog, moderator, both in a live chat. He just recently got promoted in the last live, and moderator in the Discord. We appreciate you, Black Sheepdog, all that you do for the channel. Your dedication is appreciated, Black Sheepdog. Threw me this bone in the Discord. If you haven't joined the Discord, please join the Discord. Nene or Black Sheepdog. Nene already threw it up in there. See it up there. Good job, Nene. Appreciate you, Nene. Look at the link that Nene just threw up. Click it. Make an account. Join the freaking Discord. It's the only way that we can share information that YouTube won't let us change. One more thing before we get into this. Who's going to be the first to join a membership? The Strategic Eyes Show has memberships. I'm serious about it. I'm going to give you value for your dollar. We need the support because YouTube gives us nothing. YouTube gives us nothing. So we need your support. So do yourself a favor, doing me a favor. Become a member. For less than the cost of a Starbucks, become a member. Support independent media. Be a part of a beginning. I said we're going to go somewhere when we had 500 subscribers. We got almost 4,000 now. We're only going to go up. Be a part of the foundation of something special, because I'm not going nowhere. Whether you support me or not, I'm not going nowhere. I'm going to keep making videos. And if this $4,000, $5,000 worth of equipment I got in front of me blows up, I still got a cell phone. I make videos on my cell phone. Nothing's going to stop this train, because the truth has to come out. Now, I want to share this with you guys, and I gotta be quick with this, not because I have somewhere to go. Oh, Shelly Wagner's the first one. Gotta count on Shelly. Shelly will be enshrined in the annals of the Strategic Eyes Show as the very first member of the Strategic Eyes Show. We appreciate you, Shelly. Thank you so much, Shelly. You don't know how much that means to me, because you can't see in my heart. You can't see in my mind. You are appreciated, Shelly. Thank you. We'll get back to you, Shelly, because unfortunately I got to talk about, oh, her icon's all green now. That's awesome. Unfortunately, I got to talk about something very serious. Very serious. So I'm going to show you guys something, because I had the video I did where I said, Emonte, I was calling him El Monte. I changed the title. It's Emonte. Emonte and Eric Morgan are murderers. That's the name, the title of the video I did. In that video, I went a little left field. That's what Strategic Eyes done. You guys are used to that. I spoke about the complicity that some women have in the hood to validate these thugs and gangsters. I did not take away the responsibility of men for making their own choices. I didn't take away the responsibility of men for raising their sons to be good men and women. Safi R sent me this crazy super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Safi R. I didn't do that. All I did, while also acknowledging that men have their own responsibilities for doing the right thing, I just called out my experience in the hood, that there's always women who are willing to sleep with the murderers, validate them drug dealers, make them feel like there's something special while they're preying on the community. And I had a hypothesis, a theory, that if these women demanded more from those men, that maybe some of those men, not all, this is not women's fault, some of those men would be forced to change how they do business, how they live their life. Because we all want mates. We all want to be happy. We all want to procreate. So if you know that the only way you can find a woman is if you put your best foot forward, you're more inclined to get a job, to get an education, because those are the standards that women are demanding for you to become their mate. That being said, of course, I had to get pushback. And listen, Naya X, I'm about to call you out, but not negatively. I like a debate. I appreciate you watching the show. As you will see from the conversation I'm going to show you, it was a respectful conversation. There's no disrespect between us. We just respectfully disagree. Now, the Siren Songstrix on the bottom, she's a little bit more, snippy, but it's all good. So let's see what they said, because I want to show you why I'm right. And I admit I'm going to use anecdotal. Chill, it's real. Don't go too far. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. It's real. We're going to get there about the mom. That's what this whole video is about, the mom. But we're going to get there. I got to make a point first. So this is how this conversation started. Nyax says, okay, hold on with the floozies nonsense. Men should be removing these thugs from the communities and raising their kids. I don't disagree with anything she's saying. Enough blaming women for problems that men refuse to address. I'm not blaming women. I'm just calling out the fact that they have a role to play in the negativity. I didn't respond to her, and I said, I respect your point of view, and I appreciate you taking the time to review my video. What I don't understand is why is someone like yourself, who appears very intelligent, defending a subset of the population that you probably have nothing in common with. We see that a lot. See, the black community is so scarred. We're so scarred, we're so defensive that every time somebody says anything about anybody in the black community, we feel like we have to defend it, even if we have nothing in common with them, and we would never do any of the actions that they're doing, which is making them relevant to talk about. I said, are you currently engaged to a murderer or a drug dealer in jail? Are you currently seeing someone that is actively breaking the law? If the answers to those are no, then why are you offended when I call out women who support these thugs while at the same time calling out the thugs as well? Let's break down my statement. Was I wrong that men do things to impress women and women often set the trends and standards of attraction? Was I wrong to challenge women who are attracted to bad boys to make better decisions? How could my comments hurt someone who's actively sleeping with their enemy? How can we expect any change if we aren't even able to call out the obvious without getting backlash? I'm asking these questions respectfully. If you decide to respond kind, I will basically, if you don't be disrespectful, we can have a respectful dialogue. Now, she responds respectfully, and I respect her for that. And she states, thank you for your response. I hope we can have a productive dialogue. Great. I 100% agree that we need to be having a hard conversation. We also need to lead with honesty. Yes, most men will do things to please/impress women. What I find, though, is that these thugs work very hard to please other men. I do agree with that as well. My theory is that they're looking for male approval because they don't have fathers. I agree with that as well. See, sometimes we have more in common than we have disagreement, but people are blinded. They're blinded by their own insecurities and their own biases that they latch on to something. So everything she's saying is 100% correct, but she can't get over the fact that I spoke about black women. That's the issue. So she said, yes, you are wrong to challenge the floozies that like bad boys. They are mere symptoms of a much larger problem. So you can't try and solve any problems. We can't solve that part of the problem. We have to leave them alone because they're just symptoms of a larger problem. We can't try and tackle the fact that they are validating those guys and also tackle the fact that those men aren't doing what they're supposed to do. Then we got the songstress down here, and we're about to go to the meat of this live. I'm not going to keep you guys here for 1,000 years leading you up. I'm not Rachel Maddow. We're about to go to the meat of it soon. So then this lady goes off, she says, stop blaming women for the actions of men just because you have problems with women. They always do that. You always have a problem with women. Whenever you challenge women, you always have a problem with them. Kind of like you're always racist if you say anything about black folks. You have any critique about the black community. If you're white, you're racist. If you're black, you're a sellout. If you say anything about black women, you got a problem with women. You say anything about the LGBT community, you are a bigot. You say anything about anything, you're always the worst of the worst. You're never somebody who just wants to know more. You're never somebody who just wants to challenge. You're never somebody who just wants to grow through debate and dialogue. You're always the worst of the worst. So then she says, women can choose to use her power to create. Her power to, what are you talking about? The perfect man by withholding for particular men if she chooses to. So she's basically saying, women have the power to do exactly what I said they should do, but only if they want to. They should not strive. They should not strive for better, only if they want to. If she chooses to, who has time for that? Who has time for that? That's what she said. That's his parents' job. Not just his mother, his parents' mother and father. But a human being is responsible for their own actions. I was with you until you started blaming other people for murderous actions. Grow up. Then they infantilized me. Because I have a difference in opinion, I now have to grow up, and my argument is not even worthy of consideration. And of course, I responded in kind that she's on the wrong channel. Everyone gets it on the Strategic Eyes show. We're not here. We're not PC. This is not a safe zone. This is not a place for you to whine and gripe and be afraid to express yourself. All opinions are welcome on the Strategic Eyes show, so long as they're respectful. So I addressed the young lady who was in the car with two men who participated in the murder of a female police officer, a woman, and in the attempted murder of a male police officer who was shot in his eye and currently has a bullet lodged in his brain and is fighting for his life, and as of this morning is in his 3rd, 4th, 5th surgery trying to save his life. And while that's happening, these guys' mother is causing a scene in hospitals and is showing just how ignorant she is, showing why we have 2 murderers before us. And I got to acknowledge, Aki is now a member of the Strategic Eyes Show. We appreciate you, Aki. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. We now see why these kids are murderers. We see why these men turned out the way they turned out, because of the woman who raised them and probably the man who abandoned them. Now we see the truth. And my premise that sometimes women have a part to play in creating the beast manifests itself. So Naya X, I hope you're watching, because I'm about to put this theory I have in practice. Let's listen. This is the mother of Emonte Morgan and Eric Morgan. And before I play it, here's a quick update. Emonte Morgan and Eric Morgan, we know, were in the car. Eric Morgan was driving the car. The car was stopped because they had expired plates. This is the update that I haven't told you guys yet. Remember, this is evolving. We're getting more information as things come, as things grow. Eric Morgan, well, back up. Ella French, police officer Ella French, ordered Eric Morgan to take the keys out the ignition and hand it to her. Guess who cooperated? Eric Morgan cooperated. Eric Morgan then got out of the car and cooperated. So we had that wrong. We thought Eric Morgan was fighting. That's not true. That's not what happened. The news media have viewed the body-worn camera. They just can't release it yet. Eric Morgan cooperated. When they told Emonte Morgan, who was in the backseat, to get out the car, he's the one who started to fight. He had a gun in his waistband. The officers never took out their guns. The 2 officers who were shot, one killed, one gravely injured and is fighting for their life, they never removed the guns from their holster. They never had the opportunity. Body-worn camera footage shows Emonte pull out his weapon and shoot her in the head, killing her, and shoot her partner in her eye, incapacitating him. Both officers dropped to the ground. It was the 3rd officer who engaged Emonte in a firefight and shot him up numerous times and was able to incapacitate him. And like I told you in every single video I did about Ella French, like we say in the business, the bad guys always live. Emonte was filled with bullets and he still lived. He should be dead. He should be dead. But he lives. The reason why the brother is being charged is because he ran away. He took the murder weapon from his brother when his brother was on the ground after the 3rd officer shot up the brother. Eric took the murder weapon from his brother, ran away, tried to hide the murder weapon, and that's why he's being charged with the charges he's being charged. The 3rd person in the car, the female, she just ran away. They're not charging her. She's going to turn state's evidence. Body-worn camera footage shows Emonte standing over the dead body of Ella French and the gravely injured body of the unnamed officer before he's engaged by that 3rd officer, stepping over them like they were trash on the street. Why don't their lives matter? They're not from that hood. They're not from 63rd. They left their plush suburb where they probably grew up to come and serve an underprivileged community, and nobody cares. But we're going to get to that. Tim Schumacher showed love, gave that $10 super chat. We appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much, man. But we're going to get to that. Now let me show you the demon that birthed these sons of Satan. Let me show you the demon that birthed the sons of Satan. We got another membership with Irene Wood. I appreciate you, Irene. Feast your eyes on this devil's feast.
Okay. I just wanted to get on here real quick to be a voice for my boys, Eric and Emonte Morgan. I want you to know I love you.
Sorry.
I just want to simply say there is another side.
I want to bring that back, guys. I want to bring that back. I just adjusted the audio. I'm going to bring it back for you. I want you to hear it in its entirety. I don't want any breaks in this. I want you to see this with your eyes. Feast.
Okay. I just wanted to get on here real quick to be a voice for my boys, Eric and Emonte Morgan. I want you to know I love you and your family loves you and you're not alone. For everybody else, I just want to simply say there is another side and my boy's side is not being told right now. I cannot speak too much on it, but I will say this. Don't believe everything you hear and see. It's fictitious. And there is another side. My boys are not monsters. What people trying to paint them to be at all. At all. There is another side. I don't believe a damn thing CPD says. And I can guarantee you this. My boys was afraid. I'm afraid. Our young black women, not only young black women and young black men, like I just said, I'm afraid. Adults are afraid of the CPD.
You see this nonsense, guys? I'm sorry I paused. You see this nonsense? You see what these politicians did? You see the out that they gave them? Now, every time they try and kill an officer, every time they bring fear and destruction to the community, this is it. This is the excuse. We're afraid. We're afraid. Emonte was not afraid when he engaged in warfare with two public servants, with two protectors of the Constitution, with two protectors of the peace. He was not afraid. He was not oppressed. He was not hunted by the slave catchers, as some of these activists like to say. He chose to be a demon. But this is the out that these politicians gave these folks.
And I'm clean. I'm not a criminal. My car is clean. I got insurance, all that. But if a cop get behind me, my heart drops. We fear our police here. Unfortunately, we fear them. We don't believe in them. We don't trust them. They get behind us. Our hearts drop. We scared. That's just the reality of it. Whether people want to hear that or not, I don't give a damn what people want to hear. I need to be a voice for my boys. Emonte Morgan, my son.
Okay, hold on. Was there a security guard?
I want to see my son.
Oh, hold on.
Monty! Monty! Don't touch me! Get away from me!
Stop!
Get away!
Stop!
Stop!
Stop! Stop! Put your hands behind you.
Please let me see my son!
Put your hands behind you.
Please let me see him!
What about Ella French's family? They want to see their daughter. What about the officer who's gravely injured, who'll probably never see from his eye, who probably won't even be able to speak straight for the rest of his life? What about them? What about that father who recently retired from the Chicago PD after giving over 20 years of service, serving your community, lady? Your community. Now he's got to sit by his son's bedside praying that he can have half of his son back. Just get a quarter of the son he used to have. What about him? But that's the ignorance. It's all about me. I want to see my son. I want to see my son. Screw everybody else. It's all about me.
Okay?
Put your behind you. Put your hands behind you. Put your hands behind you. You're under arrest.
Okay,
Put your hands
okay.
behind you. There you go.
Just let me see my son, please. Please let me see him. Let me see my son.
Shelly says, yeah, her kids don't do nothing wrong. She's such a great example. You're damn right, Shelly. Irene says she can't see past the end of her nose. That's a fact. Ignorance, ignorance, ignorance in its finest.
Let me see my son. It's in 4 days.
Hit that like button, people. Please hit that like button. Please support the channel. Hit the like button.
Monty, I love you.
Drama queen.
Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up.
Wait. You see, this is when you're a cop, we pay attention to the details. You heard that? First of all, you saw the setup. You saw the setup in the car. She knew what she was gonna do. She's on Instagram Live. She's on Facebook Live. She's streaming this whole thing. She knew what she was gonna do. All right, you look at her. That's an Instagram model. I guarantee you the mother is an Instagram model. I guarantee you she's looking for clout off the internet. She cares not of her thugging sons. Her sons been thugs since they was little babies. They was thugging when they was in diapers. She never gave them a chance. God gave them a chance, but she never gave them a chance. She did this for clout. Now, you're all police officers when you're watching my show. Listen to her. When they say get up, when things look like it's going to get physical, she knows she has to cooperate so that these cops don't manhandle her. Get up, ma'am. Oh, okay. You notice that? Let's listen. Let's see if we can catch that. The fake crying.
Monty, I love you.
Come on, let's go. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up.
Okay. Don't break my nails. Please don't break my nails. This is all for clout. It's not serious here, guys. Monty, I love you. Get the hell out of here, man. I'm sorry, guys. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. Big shout out to Black Sheepdog for throwing this my way. Big shout out, Black Sheep. This is a big one. I don't care if it's a big one, if a lot of people view it or not. That doesn't matter. It's a big one for me. It's a big one for me because it validates everything that I said. This stuff starts at home and we need to start talking about it. We can't grow as a community if everybody gets defensive every time there's a dissenting voice. We can't grow. We can't accomplish anything. We can't get nothing done.
America's #1 pet pharmacy.
Nothing done. I want to read this for you. This is not the one I wanted to read. The one I just erased is the one I wanted to really. New tab, add tab for me, new boom, duplicate, reload. I don't know. I guess open close tab doesn't exist here anymore. Where's restore? Reopen a closed tab. There we go. Perfect. So let's read this. I want to read this for you guys. First of all, look at these demons. Look at this dude. He's just as guilty, ladies and gentlemen, because he tried to hide his brother's gun. I don't care, blood, all that crap. Blood is sticking in water. You know your brother did evil. You know it. You know he did evil. Why would you try and help the gun? Hide the gun. The other girl ran away and they didn't charge her. If he ran away, he wouldn't be charged with these charges either. Why did you do that? And look at this demon right here. Look, they both have matching tattoos. In recent tattoos, he has the same exact tattoo that his brother has on his neck. It appears, this is the older brother. It appears that the younger brother is the leader. The younger brother, obviously in this picture, has a tattoo first. The older brother, this picture is not a recent picture. The older brother has that same tattoo on his neck because they showed his booking pictures and I supplied it to you guys on the show. Look at the mother. Look at that. I mean, I'm not being perverted. Look at this. She's an Instagram model. She's the ones that go on the Instagram and show her booty and all that stuff, and she want to get clout on the interwebs. So I thought this was the one with the article. It doesn't have the article. Here we go. So check this out. This is a still. I can't wait until this body-worn camera footage comes out. This is the still. This is Officer Ella French here. This is Ella French. That's Eric Morgan. This is the female who fled and was apprehended and is now going to be state's evidence. And in the backseat is Satan himself, Emonte Morgan. They need to release that body-worn camera footage. They need to release it. The people deserve to see what happened. The people deserve to see the callousness that these two brothers exhibited on this woman who did nothing but want to serve. Now, it's coming out that she did not have a baby. That is fake news that we are so happy to hear. She did not recently come off of maternity leave. There is no child that will be living the rest of its life without a mother. It does not diminish her death one bit. It just simply means that maybe the tragedy that is Ella French is just a little bit smaller. Just a little bit smaller. Lord of mercy, guys. You cannot tell me that this lady did not spend these kids' entire life. I call them kids, they're grown men. One is 19, one is like 20, I don't know, 26 or something like that. I'm not sure. You cannot tell me she spent her entire life as a parent coddling these boys, corrupting them and giving them no structure. And a lot of times people say, well, wait a minute. Do you guys know how hard it is for a man to raise his kids? You can't raise these kids without the cooperation of the woman. You can't. Women can build children up or they could destroy them. If this father, we don't know the story, we don't know what's going on, we don't know what this lady who's capable of what we just observed her do, go into a hospital, cause a scene, be totally oblivious to the mayhem and the death and the pain that her children have caused, oblivious to it, care not. She careth not. She careth not. You think that this is an easy person to co-parent with? Maybe we haven't heard about the fathers because his sons are adults. And he's going to let them pay the consequences for the actions that they committed. And we don't need to hear from him because the only parents we need to hear from is the parents of the victims. Maybe the father's there. Did any of you read an article saying that daddy wasn't there? That daddy didn't raise these kids? But we assume that. But the only parent we see is this disgusting woman who decided she wanted to go in the hospital and create a scene because she wanted to see her murderous son. Because she has a right to see her murderous son. But I get called a woman hater when I call out the obvious. This is not about women. The majority of women are the glue that holds this society together. This earth would be nothing without women. Women are the most important thing in this human equation. This is about the people who facilitate this thugging nonsense, which includes men and women. And just because Strategic Eyes takes 5 minutes to talk about the complicity of some of these ladies in the hood does not mean I don't got 15 minutes to talk about the complicity of men in the hood. But we got to be able to talk about all sides and not be afraid to tackle any topic because the woke left feels triggered when you say black women, Latino women, white women, LGBTQ, black, white, Asian. We're supposed to be Americans. We're supposed to be fearless. We're supposed to be great. We're supposed to be brave. But lately, we've been acting like a bunch of cowards. And when you personify cowardness, the cowards come out to play. The Morgans come out to play. We need to find ourselves because we're getting lost. And when we allow ourselves to get lost, innocent people die. Thank you for your service, Officer Ella French. Hit that like button if you haven't hit the like button already. I want to go to this comment section and see what's going on. Let me acknowledge all of my members first. Members got anything to say to me, you know, you get a priority because you're a member, and I appreciate you for supporting the channel. Got some faces here I haven't seen in a while. All right. Looks like Shelly says her actions and attention-seeking behavior completely negated her legitimacy. I agree 1,000%. But there may be a mother living the rest of her life without her daughter, and that's a fact. Absolutely a fact. I don't see anything from Irene. I think Irene is cool. Irene was talking to Shawnee. Faces I haven't seen in a while. First of all, big shout out to EMS 2010U. Haven't seen you in a while. Appreciate you coming through, showing this love, man. Thank you so much. It's Real H is in the building. think I shouted you out, but I'll give you another shout out. I love It's Real H. Appreciate the support you give to the channel. Vic76 is in the building. What's up, Vic? Thanks for showing love to the channel. Appreciate you. What else we got going on? William Richardson Sr. He said, I understand your son was shot, but why the dramatic entrance? I'm with you 1,000%. In fact, let's give her a round of applause. What great acting. I mean, she really is top caliber extra. She make a really good extra. Terrible. Missy Ann is in the building. What up, Missy Ann? How you doing? Welcome to the Strategic Eyes Show. Haven't seen you here before, but maybe you were, and I just don't remember, but I appreciate you coming through. Thanks for showing that love. What else we got going on? What else we got going on? What else we got going on? All right. Aaron Hawks is in the building. Thanks for coming through. Says, bless you as always, and I take all of those blessings. I appreciate it. I love it. I relish in it, because without you, I can't do what I do. There's always so many obstacles, guys. You guys have no idea the obstacles that come with life in Strategic Eyes world. You got your own obstacles. Believe me, we all do. We're adults. Guys, I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. We have a really good crowd in the building. Like I said, moving forward, we're pumping for the super chats. Everybody who showed love with the super chat, I appreciate you. We got something called the $5 challenge. We're going to be rolling out with the moderators. Hit that like button. The likes are so important to the channel. It exposes other people to the channel. And join the membership. I'm going to be cranking out exclusive content. I'm going to be making sure that the members get early access. I didn't do it yet, obviously, because I had no members. But now we got members. The members are going to start streaming in. We're going to start giving members early access to content, give members access to me, give members all types of things. Everything that's laid out in your membership, you're going to get. You know what I'm saying? You guys know I'm very generous too. You know, if I don't got no top tier members, I'm going to give everybody some, a little piece of everything. You know how I do, man. I love you guys. I'm just trying to make this show grow. I'm just trying to survive as a YouTuber. I showed you guys in the last live, because my content is so mature, because my content is filled with, polarizing conversations, polarizing topics. YouTube is not monetizing my shows, which means that my revenue is next to nothing. My last show, my revenue was $75. You don't get a payout from YouTube unless you have at least $200 in your account. After 4 months, I have $75. Of course, you guys been giving me super chats. I got some super chats in the last live. I got some super chats in this live. It's going to go up. Guess what? I might get $200 now after this live. I might get $200 from YouTube. 4 months of hard work. 625 videos I think we are so far. $200. It is what it is. YouTube is a business. We can't be little babies. We can't cry. We can't whine. YouTube is a business. And advertisers, Johnson & Johnson, baby wipes, the milk commercial, do not want to pay for advertisement on somebody who's talking about race relations, who's talking about gender relations, who's talking about violence in the black community. That's not, they want a feel-good story that people will come in, feel good while they're watching material, and then decide to go buy some Johnson & Johnson products. They don't want to hear doom and gloom, which is what Strategic Eyes is selling you. And then say, hey, go buy a face mask when you're done watching that doom and gloom on the Strategic Eyes show. I acknowledge that this is who I am and this is what I'm presenting to you. I thought about trying to do lighter content. It's not me. If you see it, it's because I feel like doing it and it matches what I want to do. But I'm not going to turn my channel to some lifestyle channel and all this stuff. I got a mission. And my mission is to speak truth to power on these topics, because very few people are speaking truth to power. Very few people are willing to give it to you real. That's what I'm going to do. So the only way that this channel is going to survive is if you help support this channel. If you step up to the plate and become a part of the movement, get some skin in the game. So big shout out to everybody who's now a member, everybody who's decided to take that plunge and show that love. Remember, you can stop your membership at any time. You start your membership, the lowest tier is $3.99. If by next month you don't feel like you're getting any value for your member, just unsubscribe for the membership. Who cares? I'm not going to say anything about it. I see you in the chat, still love you. It is what it is. It's your money, and I'm not entitled to your money. I have to earn your money. So it's nothing personal. But the lowest tier is $3.99. So if you're going to drop me a super chat for $10, $15, $20, guess what? That's like 4 or 5 months of membership. I'd rather the membership, because the membership allows me to earn your money. The membership keeps me on my toes. The membership keeps the drive, keeps the work ethic. The membership helps me grow. May not make sense to some people. Some people are like, give me all the money now. But it makes sense to me. The membership solidifies the family. What else can I say about it? All right, guys, let's see what's happening in the comment section, and we're going to call it a day. Because I'm tired, and we're already at 45 minutes. Doesn't seem like anything else is going on. Do me a favor, drop the Discord one more time. Please join up on the Discord. Show that love. Black Sheepdog, man, I love you. Kenny's a member now. Kenny, you are the man. Ha! Marcus No Hero, where you been at? Kenny, thank you so much, man. Thank you for believing in me, Kenny. I see you, Kenny. Kenny been showing love for a long time, and I appreciate you, Kenny. What you just did shows you believe in me, and I appreciate you, and I'm not going to let you down. Marcus No Hero, I love you, brother. I haven't seen you in such a long time. Appreciate you coming through, showing that love. I know you're a busy man. You do what you do. Mad Opinions in the building. Appreciate you, Mad Opinion. Mad Opinion sent me a solution that's going to help me with all these razor bumps. So when I'm doing these close-up shots, if it doesn't work, it's all on Mad Opinion. It's his fault. If it doesn't work, I'm going to dedicate a whole show trashing Mad Opinion's suggestion on razor bump treatment. Kenny says, I do believe in what you are doing. Keep up the good fight. I appreciate you, Kenny. That means a lot to me. You guys are strangers from around this country and around this world telling me you believe in me. That means something. My kids are supposed to believe in me. They're my kids. My wife is supposed to believe in me. She's my partner. You guys don't owe me nothing. You don't owe me nothing. So when I hear from you, I know it's genuine. I appreciate you guys. Wow. Thank you so much. Hit the like button if you haven't heard the like button. Like, subscribe, join the channel. Erica Pierre is in the building. Haven't seen you in a while. Love you, Erica Pierre. You are awesome. You are amazing. I'm going to get up out of here. I don't even want to go, but I got to. I'm tired. I see one more member commenting. It's a little bit delayed. Man Opinion is a damn member. This dude taught me how to use YouTube. This dude taught me how to use YouTube. This dude is like my YouTube mentor over here, Matter of Opinion, and he's a freaking member. Thank you so much, Mad Opinion. You are an amazing dude, man. I appreciate you, guy. I love what you're doing with your channel too. I love the group discussions. I love it, bro. Your channel is definitely shaping up. I love this lifestyle direction that you're going in. You are the man, my brother. Thank you so much. And thank you for the support, man, and the love, bro. You are a good dude, brother. You are definitely a good dude. Irene said, you renewed my faith in Leos. I'm happy about that. We need all the help we could get. We definitely need all the help we can get. All right, man. Let me get out of here. Tim Schumacher says, keep it up. We need you. I need you, Tim. Thank you, brother. Agro Vixen's in the building. Love you, Aver. Love you, girl. All right, guys. Let me get out of here. Nene threw the locals in there. Join the locals, too. I got my work cut out for me. But listen, I'm all about rising the task, guys. So, guys, I appreciate you guys. Vic, of course, Vic, I love you, brother. Come on, man. Come on, Vic. You are loved, Vic. Appreciate you, Vic. All right, let me get out of here, man. Grandpa's calling. See you guys later. Strategic is out of here, guys. Peace.